All right, to sketch out your cube, you're going to need a couple of items before you get started. A sharpened pencil, your eraser, your trusty ruler, and also your 2x2 inch square template. So basically what we're doing is we're taking something that is a shape, right? So a square has 4 sides of equal length, 4 90-degree angles, and we're turning something that is flat and starting to create it in terms of something that has depth and dimension, okay, which is a form. So form still has height and width, but it also has the illusion of depth, so volume that takes up space, okay? So here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So the first thing you're gonna start by doing is you are going to sketch out this template right here, okay? So you're gonna need to kind of hold it as best you can down while you are tracing it with your pencil. La la la. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and just trace the perimeter of this thing. And then what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna start to create the illusion that it's no longer a square, but actually a cube, which is something that takes up space. So once you have this, this traced, you're gonna use your ruler, and you're gonna start by lining up your ruler with this corner and this corner, okay? Sort of opposite corners here, if you will. And once I have this lined up, okay, so once it's lined up here, it's lined up here, I'm gonna go ahead and just from this very top corner, take this angle up. I'm gonna take it up maybe about an inch. So see how I'm at like 3 and then I'm going to 4 here? I would say that that's more than fine, okay? From here, I'm gonna try and capture this angle. I'm gonna kind of shift it down because I know I was going off the 3 and the 4. Okay, so this is the same, pretty much the same angle. We want parallel lines. See how my ruler is parallel to this line I just drew right here? That's pretty cool. So I know that if I take it up an inch from 3 to 4, that should also be parallel, if you will. Okay, I'm gonna go a little past that just for kicks. All right, so this is still parallel here. And I'm looking at this top angle right here. See how this is pretty much parallel to this right here? Okay, I have this last corner that I'm gonna, this corner right here, I'm gonna take it up about, maybe about an inch as well. Okay, so something along here. I'm gonna take it a little bit higher than I need it because I'm not really sure because I can't see what's under the ruler. So in a real drawing where you were trying to make this flat shape look three-dimensional, all of these lines would go toward a vanishing point to show that they're in perspective, okay? Today we don't have a vanishing point just because you're working on this really small worksheet, and this is all about sketching out the cube using the appropriate tools, but then also later on you're gonna add some shading techniques to this, okay? So once I have these lines here, these are all kind of parallel to one another. Note, I didn't trace the part through the middle, even though the ruler helped me create that one line. I just did the line from the corner up. At this point in time, I kind of have to hack it off a little bit. Now, we know that with a square, this right here is 90-degree angle, okay? So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, we wanna make this angle here, okay, it's gonna eventually come this way. We wanna make it as 90-degree as possible, just so that it doesn't look like your cube is like falling over, all right? So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is take this, I'm gonna bring it over, okay, and I'm trying to keep it as straight as humanly possible. And I think I'm gonna hack it off right here. All right, okay. I'm gonna erase this part with my trusty eraser, la 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 la. All right, so erasing that. And I'm gonna use this line here, which is the base top part of my cube here. And I'm actually going to bring it up. Oops, except I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Gotta go back. All right, so see how this top line looks like it's parallel with this one. Okay, I'm gonna hold this ruler down. just a little bit. Hold the ruler down. Another thing that's kind of obvious, if you don't hold your ruler down, your line's going to go zhink. It's going to go way up towards the very end, so make sure you hold that down, okay? Erase any lines you don't need, all right? And then this little guy is ready for some shading, okay? It's ready for some shadows and some highlights and things like that, okay? So good luck with that.